I'm going to be continuing the Amazing Race reality show, which is the recap of Amazing Race, as you see from those videos. Well, in the 9th episode of season 17, which is totally amazing, you can watch these episodes on TV for CBS Americans in Sunday at 8 o'clock, and for Australians, Channel 7 on Thursdays at 7:30. The title was "There's a lot of nuts and bullets." The team's next destination was Dhaka, Bangladesh, and what I've heard is that it is very densely, majorly populated. What I'm thinking is that it's gonna be so many type of Indian, Muslim type people, and it's just gonna be madly crazy there. Well, all the teams were departing from Alam Palace in Muscat, Oman. All the teams had just rushed, and I mean rushed, to those ticket counters at Oman International to get the best flights to Dhaka, Bangladesh. Jill and Thomas, sorry about that, had got the best tickets, arriving at Dhaka at 5 o'clock, a straight there flight. Nick and Vicky were challenged between Brooke and Claire to get the second best flight, and Nick and Vicky were lucky enough to get the second best flight, connecting through Dubai to get to Bangladesh. Sorry about this, people. Oh my gosh. Okay. Chad and Stephanie, they really didn't care about their flights. They thought, oh, 12 o'clock, let's just sit there. Alright, see ya, bye. Gonna go at McDonald's. Yeah, they got the worst flight, and they didn't even know. Nat and Kat, they thought, oh, maybe we could get a better flight to Dubai, because we have really good flights here, it's not really good airport. So they did that. Sadly, they were connecting onto the 12 o'clock flight with Brooke and Claire and Chad and Stephanie. So yeah, it was gonna be a three-way race. When they arrived in Dhaka, they had to go to they had to go to Sandaban Square Market, which is probably like a market like you've always seen around. So it won't be very much the difference. Since Jill and Thomas were surging ahead of the other teams, they arrived at the market first, and they had to squeeze out a juice of sugarcane. Well, as my experience, my family's actually tasted them. They said it's sweet. Americans, oh, no offense to you people, no offense, but you didn't like it. This is the races. Yeah, you didn't like them. The races didn't like them. So yeah, they go Uzi. Nick and Vicky arrived second with no problems. I think they had little problems, I'm not sure. And they got the next task saying for the detour. And on the actual thing, it said, warning, double U-turn ahead. So, sorry I keep looking at that, it's my family. Okay, so, the detour was either balanced meal or balanced brick. Balanced meal tended to pick up a midday snack, customarily delivered in a stack of interlocking metal containers. They had to carefully hoist 30 containers onto the deck at the cargo station and return to shore with 10 empty containers in order to receive their next load. Imbalanced brick. Teams had to transport heavy bricks on the supply barge to a nearby shop. When they delivered 100 unbroken bricks, so they break, oh yeah, you gotta go back, you gotta get more bricks, you just lost one. So you just lost one brick already and you gotta go big. Anyway. I like being in jail. So yeah. Had to transfer heavy bricks alongside 100 break into the shopkeeper to receive the next clue. So Jill and Thomas chose balanced brick. Although Jill dropped her first basket, the couple quickly powered through it, and I mean go power through it and moved ahead quickly. Nick and Vicky remained in second place, although they were still hours behind the leading team. Nick and Vicky actually chose balanced meal. You would think they would actually choose the brick team because, as you've seen in that episode, that they were actually strong. Like they could hold a lot of things, and they had a lot of power. But no, they weren't choosing easy task. So they did balanced meal and used a strategy of hoisting 10 containers at a time onto the deck. It's alright, maybe 15. 15! 15! You mean you only gotta do it twice, you dumb wits. Gosh. So yeah, the other 3 teams who arrived later in the day chose to come do balanced meal. Independent came up with the same show as Nick and Vicky. When teams finished the detour, they had to make their way to Darker River Port on foot. The double U-turn. Da da da! Teams encountered the double U-turn. Leading team Jill and Thomas used U-turns. Tough competitors Brooke and Claire. That's just bad sportsmanship. They're not that strong as what you think. They're just lucky. They're not tough. Well, Nick wanted to U-turn Chad and Stephanie because they were the strongest of the 3 trailing teams. But Vicky declined to use a U-turn. Nat and Kat finished the deed. However, when they U-turned Chad and Stephanie after the U-turn, teams had to take a bicycle rickshaw to Nazalila Banza, the roadblock. Assembling a rickshaw. If you don't know what a rickshaw is, it's like a bike with a carriage on the back, and people use them to transport like tourists or anyone, I don't know, okay, to a place. So it's like a bike. And you actually hold his weight. I see. One member had to enter a mechanic shop and assemble a rickshaw, that's what I said before, using the parts provided. When completed, the rickshaw maker will give them the next clue. Jill did well at assembling the rickshaw but forgot the chain. She realized her mistake and finished up the task quickly. But sadly, everyone got caught up, which was kind of weird. Yeah. When Nick and Vicky arrived, Nick did the robot because he assembled bicycles as a kid. Like Jill, he also forgot the chain at first but corrected his error. Having used the U-turn, Nat and Kat then arrived at the rowboat. Nat struggled the bell to stay on and took more time than the teams before her. The 2 teams that were U-turned, Claire, Brooke, and Chad and Stephanie. Well, Brooke and Claire and Chad and Stephanie arrived at the U-turn and had to complete the balance break, despite the frustration. Oh yeah, little detail. Yeah, Brooke and Claire got there first, then Chad and Stephanie. The Chad and Stephanie got lost and argued. The movie against couple. So, Brooke and Claire and Chad and Stephanie arrived at the U-turn. I just what I said, Brooke and Claire got there first. And had to complete the bounce brick task. Despite their frustration, both teams worked hard and worked through it, and caught up to Nat and Kat the roadblock. Chad became vocal with them, showing them, yeah, don't do that to girls. They won't like you for that, trust me. The girls that are watching you right now, they're not gonna lick you after the release. So, Shaw interceded towards the 2 doctors. Although Chad continued to harass them, Nat finished the task before the 2, which probably you could tell because they got there first before those 2. It came down to a race between Stephanie and Brooke. in the building that Rick saw. But Brooke had trouble with her bell while Stephanie's seat wouldn't snap into place. And man, did you see her face? She's like, oh my gosh, why is this going weird? Why is this going? Yeah, she went like that. So yeah, she got really frustrated and her anger just went out. So what happened? In the end, Brooke finished moments before Stephanie. When they finished the roadblock, teams had to make their way to the pit stop. La Barre fought. The showdown between Brooke and Claire, Chad and Stephanie continued as a foot race ensued between the two teams. The ninth pit stop, blah blah blah. Dating couple Jill and Thomas were first to arrive at the pit stop and won a $15,000 Discover gift card. The rest of the teams finished in the following order. I'm going to say first Jill and Thomas, second Nick and Vicky, third Nat and Kat, fourth Brooke and Claire, and eliminated Chad and Stephanie. Getting into the detail, Brooke and Claire narrowly beat out Chad and Stephanie, and the newly engaged couple was eliminated from the race. Continue watching the amazing race or listen to my recaps. Thank you.